Well, guess what? It's the craziest thing, but I've heard that the garbage bin has been ransacked again. Once more. If you haven't seen the other video, check it out up here. But yeah, I don't have my clock anymore here, but it's 7:30 a.m. Once again, I'm not going to show myself because I still have a bedhead. I'm going to check this out. Again. I can't believe this. And they told me that Dad actually got pictures this time. I guess he was here, but he actually got pictures of like 3 bears getting into the garbage, which is kind of creepy because we have company over and they're sleeping in that tent right there. And there were like 3 bears out here. Garbage over here.
Husband was sleeping upstairs and he got hot, so he went to take his shirt off, and when he looked out the window he saw a shadow by the side of the garage, and then he went, "What the heck is that?" And so he came downstairs, put his glasses on, and he looked out and there were 3 good-sized bears just wandering out. So he went and got a flashlight, came out the door where Poppy is right now. See where Poppy's standing? On that little stoop. He came right out the door. The bear was right there in the trash. And Dad said, "Go!" Psst, and was making noises. And the bears just looked up at him, kept eating. And they were just like really tame and peaceful. And there were 3 of them. And then one of them went over here. So I don't know if you guys are going to see clues near the cornfield to see if that's where they left. See if there's broken corn. Or they went out that way to the woods. But they were there from about 1 o'clock to 3, just eating. And so Dad went around making notes and texted me not to get out, because we had company and we were sleeping out in tents and stuff. And it was right near where I was sleeping, but I heard nothing.
Again.
And I had to go to the bathroom, and I looked out and saw all the lights on because Dad triggered the lights.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, oh, there's probably a skunk out there. I'm not getting out to go to the bathroom. But in reality, there were bears. But they were real quiet. So.
But they made a bigger mess this time.
They made a big mess. Well, there were 3 of them. There might have only been 1. It went and got its friend. Let's have a party.
Oh yeah, it must have been the same bear who ransacked it last time, and then he went and got his friends. He was like, "Come on guys, there's a great garbage can over here I found." But yeah, look at that mess. Yeah, one of the bears dragged this bag over here and tore it open. Doesn't look like they found anything, but there was actually a cake pan here, but no cake. And there are lots of plates. They might have licked these plates off. Oh yeah, it's even worse this time. They didn't really rip these ones open too much, but yeah, this is gonna be worse cleaning this up. The rat. And then there's just this bag over here, and I heard there's footprints over here.
No, I did see prints, but now it rained, so you can't see them as much. You could see where the prints and where their back legs were dragging.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if there are any telltale marks of it entering the cornfield. So yeah, I heard that Dad got a picture of them, and if I can somehow get my hands on that picture, I will definitely show you it at the end of this video. But right now, I'm going to see if there are any signs of entry of this cornfield here. I wouldn't know where to start. I'm just gonna go up to the road and walk down, see if there is any broken corn or anything. So funny that it happened again. Funny, but unfortunate. Now, I'm not seeing any damage here yet. Could have been further down. Could have not even went into the corn. Could have definitely went into that woods over there, and they probably came out of that woods. I'm just walking along here on the trail beside the cornfield, waiting for a nice bear jump scare. So yeah, our company was in that red tent that I showed you, and I wonder if they heard anything. Well, it's the end of the line. I don't see any damage to the corn besides that one thing. I mean, there would be paw prints in here, but I don't know if that was before it rained or what. Anyway, it did rain and they would be gone by now, but depending on when the bears were here, she said like from something to 3, there would be like paw prints in that mushy ground. But it's nice to have closure, and I'm actually pretty happy that I was right. Because in the end, I went with bear. because we were trying to decide what animal got into the garbage last time, and I just concluded it was a bear. Everyone on Facebook was starting to, they said it was a bear, but then they started shifting over to mountain lion, but I stuck with bear. What if the bears were just like sleeping in this shed? Nope. What if the bears were just like sleeping in Dean's old camper? Nope. Oh, I just heard that nobody was actually in the tent, which is probably good. I guess Brian, who was sleeping in the tent, actually slept in the house this time. Guess that was probably for the bear. So I'm just out here by the road, but I don't see any signs that the bear was around here. But again, it rained last night, so who knows. And it's quite funny because it seems like every video I make has a sequel. It always ends up having a sequel. Like say the video about our mailbox being hit by a car, that had a sequel because another car hit it right after that. And this, our garbage can was ransacked, and then it happened again. So here we are. Sequel. Here we go again. So here is the only mark and clue that a bear has been here, and for some reason I missed this the first time I came down here. But yep, fresh bear scat. I'm actually surprised I didn't step in that the first time I came in.
Seeds and everything in it, the bird feed and all that stuff in it.
Yeah, so it must have went in somewhere near here, but there's like no sign. Seems like there would be prints in this. Guess that about wraps up this video. Something right here, it's not definite, but looks like something tore that up. But it could have been something to do with the mower, I don't know. Might have just walked down here, I guess, but I didn't see any sign over there. Got the trash somewhat cleaned up. I hope I'm saying your name right, but shout out to Mexico187 for being the very first person to comment on the other video, the other time a bear got into our trash. It's kind of weird. We lived here for almost 5 years and nothing like this has ever happened. You see lots of videos in Alaska of bears getting into people's trash, but like here on the whole other side of the country in New York, we're just starting to get bears in our trash. But it doesn't really matter where you live, there's usually bears anywhere in America, and not just in America, all around the world, but different types of bears. I don't even know what kind of bear it was. I'll have to see that picture, but I heard that it's pretty dark and barely visible, but I'm guessing it was a black bear. Well, actually black bears, because there were 3 apparently. But anyway, my battery is going dead, so I am going to try to wrap this up and say this fast. Have a sub if you want to. A comment would be highly appreciated. And like the video if you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next video. Well, actually, you'll see me in the next video. God bless, and peace out.